Today, we're gonna be fishing arguably one of the best Chinook and coho salmon fisheries on Earth. Now, along with this fishery, there is a pretty big population of sea lions and seals. If you don't already know, fishermen's worst enemy. And this place is the one and only mouth of the Columbia River, also known as Buoy 10 or Astoria. And Astoria is a somewhat small and old fishing town on the Oregon side of the mouth of the Columbia River. And the other side is the Washington side, which is where we're gonna be staying at a place called Wallacut. Believe it or not, but my dad owns a guide service, which is called Anvil Outdoors Guide Service, which he fishes for Chinook and coho salmon yearly in Astoria, which you can get more information here. Here's our boat. So this is my brother, this is the guide, this is my dad, and he's my grandpa. We're using edge rods right here. So we're gonna add the lead right on, and then right here, this is where you're gonna add the Dodger. It's a Pro Troll. Everything, all the gear is gonna go on the bottom side where you see this little thing. And we're gonna add this Brad Super Baits Mountain Dew, I believe with these two hooks at the bottom, and I need to bait it up with tuna. You wanna do that every time you catch a fish or maybe even get a bite, or every 20 minutes. Found our spot, guys. We went under the bridge. Yeah, fish are showing, guys. Check that out. So we're officially out, all fishing, and we're just waiting for some fish. Let's see who gets the first one. It is currently 9:45. After 3 hours of trolling around and getting a few bites, we finally got an official fish.
Fish on, guys.
The first one was cool, but I don't believe it was a keeper. And so minutes later, we got another fish on, and I'm not 100% sure if it was a keeper. My other mic didn't really work so well, so I didn't really hear what the other people were saying, although we could have gotten a keeper. But then we realized we actually got a double on the second one we caught, and this double, it wasn't any double.
This is absurd, guys.
Yeah, we may have just encountered a sea lion. If so, it would have grabbed hold of the fish, which would make sense because we even had to move the boat a little bit in order to fight the fish. Whatever it was, it took out a ton of line.
Still 500.
Oh, jeez.
Still alive. Let's go around the other way. Watch out.
So is there something wrong with the rod, or is the thing super strong?
80.
And after fighting this fish for approximately 4 or 5 minutes, we finally got it.
Big old Chinookie.
In the end, it turned out to be a seal or sea lion that had it. Although, out of all 3 cameras I had running, I don't think I had any footage of it. So it fought it completely underwater.
Check out right here. The scars on this thing.
And throughout the rest of the day, we didn't get any more sea lion or seal encounters, but we did end up catching a couple more Chinook or coho. And then we decided to go in, and we were greeted by all these birds in the water. And finally, we were back at 4 p.m.
Alright, we are back, guys.
And with the rest of the day, it was my job to vacuum pack all these salmon. I believe they were all hens, and most likely, I believe we got 1 Chinook and 2 coho, if I'm remembering things correctly. And then we went to bed for another day on the water. Alright guys, now I think we're gonna set up this Starlink up there for extra Wi-Fi, which you know what that is. I'm gonna walk up there. We're slowly making it, guys. Okay. Thank God. I didn't think I'd make it. Yeah, I think that's good right there. And with that, let's go to the boat to catch us some fish. It took a minute to find out where the fish were, and then finally, Yeah, we caught a fish. We lost it, and then we finally got another one. Oh, yeah, we lost it. But then finally, yeah, we just caught a little minnow. No, but seriously, then finally, after waiting for a while, we finally started catching successful fish.
Lift up, lift up. There we go. Okay, lift up, about 10 feet. Keeper, thanks. Yep, keeper. Awesome. All right, that's the hot lure. Lift up, reel, lift up. Grab that. Hit 4 or 5 pounds. Lift up more.
But then finally, we started catching fish after fish after fish, and only 1 or 2 of them were keepers. Then, unthinkable happened. Yeah, we were surrounded by sea lions. You could see one there, you could see one there, you could see one even here too. And so we got a fish on, and then soon after we realized it, yeah. A harbor seal has it. You could see him right here. And now none of us even got the fish. The seal or the sea lion ripped it right out of the hook. So back at the dock, we filleted our fish, and believe it or not, one of them was actually stolen by a seal because we put it in the water and we tried to bleed it out or clean it just a little bit as we caught it before we went in. That's what we do. And yeah, it just took one right out of our hands. It never happened before, and it never happened once. 12 or 13 years my dad has been a guide. And so after a good day's fishing, well, pretty good, we went back to camp to rest, and I vacuum packed the fish we caught that day, and then we went to the Eagle's Nest, which we stayed there last year in 2023. By the way, this is my 3rd year of doing this for the Anvil Outdoors YouTube channel. My dad has been a guide way longer, but we went to the Eagle's Nest, and because on the first video of this vacation series, we went on the ocean, farther outside of that mouth of the Columbia River to go fishing with my dad's buddies, and we're gonna have a barbecue with them today. At the end of the day, the food here was really good. We got some tuna, we got some crab and some coho. And the tuna is quite rare. We may have not gotten some cool close-up sea lion footage, but at least it was a good day of fishing. Anyway guys, that'll do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe because these videos take a long time to edit. Subscribe because we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. And yeah, if we actually do, that'd be actually kind of crazy. If you want, you can check out my Instagram, which is obviously Anvil Outdoors, for other future video leaks or other extra content like this. Anyway, see you guys on the next one.